I'll record this for our friends who can't make it. But let's get started with our warm-up here. Okay, so we're gonna just start with some hip hugs. You're just gonna bring up one leg, squeeze it in, alternate legs here. No hurting your finger today, Regina. Not allowed.
Okay.
Your only requirement for the day.
All right.
You more of those hip hugs. All right, next we're gonna, one hand on your hip, the other arm out. We're gonna shift to the side, and then reach down towards that ankle. Out and down. Should feel a stretch in your inner thighs here. And just warming up those arms a little bit too. And let's reach that other arm out. Reach out and down. A few more. Just take your time. You need a little extra stretch somewhere. Hang out there. All right, let's stand up nice and tall. We're gonna step forward. Arms are gonna come up. I want you to get a hip flexor stretch in that back leg. Just pushing those hips forward. And switch sides. And switch. And switch. And switch. We're gonna go one more each side. And switch. All right, let's go for some big arm circles going back. And switch directions, bring them forward. All right, guys, let's get into it. So before we start, we are going to come down to the floor first, but I do want you to go ahead and put your band, your resistance band, around your legs. Okay, so we're just going to tie that band in a loop right above your knees. Because we're going to do one exercise on our little circuit where we're going to need it, and I don't want you to have to kind of go back and forth. Okay, so this whole first circuit will be on the floor. So band around your knees and take your dumbbells with you. Okay, so we can use those. Sorry, my screen is having problems. Okay. All right, so we're going to go on your back. First exercise is going to be a close chest press. Okay, so we've got our dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use a resistance band. Oh, somebody else trying to come in. You can use your resistance band around your back. Okay. So with our regular chest press, we normally go elbows out wide. With our chest press here, I want you to go elbows in tight, palms facing each other, and we're going to push up. Okay, those weights are going to just be touching each other for as much of the time as you can. Okay, so don't hold them out here. We want to hold them in tight, close together, kind of supporting on each other as we press up. Okay, so that's going to be your close press. So we're going to start there. So on your back, elbows in, weights are touching here. They're starting at your chest. We're just going to push up and back down. Okay, you ready? And go. We're going to go 60 seconds. You can be a little bit more tricep dominant here. Okay, our chest is helping us out, but we're getting a lot of tricep with this. If you're using a resistance band, you're just going to do the same thing, just around your back, okay, with the elbows in. Okay. For you, Lakshmi, you just came on, make sure we go ahead and put a resistance band around your thighs. We're going to need it for our next exercise. We're going to move right into that after this one. So you can go ahead and get ready for that. So we've got about 20 more seconds with this close press. Elbows are coming in tight by the sides, pushing straight up. Weights are touching each other the entire time. Couple more. 2, 1, and relax. All right, I'm just gonna leave those weights on the side. What you're doing next, okay, we've got that resistance band around our thighs. We're gonna lift up into a bridge position. Then we're gonna pull that band apart slightly, back into neutral and lower down, okay? So it's bridge lift, pull apart, back in and down, okay? Get ready, 2, 1, and go. So lift up, pull it apart, back in, and lower down each time, okay? So just slow, controlled. With that pull apart, we should be working our glutes right here, okay? This should not make your knees feel any type of way, okay? So just be careful with those. Still keeping our knees tracking with our ankles. Perfect, halfway there. Give me 30 seconds. Lift up, pull the knees apart, back in, and lower down. Good, keep going. You're gonna kind of feel one side tries to take over a little bit, okay? So if it's helpful to you, you can kind of put your hands right here on your hips, make sure you're even as we're doing this. One more, up, pull apart, back in, and lower down. All right, our third and final exercise in this circuit before we start over is going to be all outs, okay? So 2 options. You can either do those legs out straight, weight back, come all the way in, and all the way back out. Or you can keep the knees bent, curl up, and back down. Okay, so either one, you can obviously leave that weight out too if you don't want it. 2, 1, and go. So curl it up and back out. Extend those legs out straight at the bottom if you want. I would not do that if you have any back pain or if it just doesn't feel good. Okay, we're just trying to get those lower abs. We're not trying to hurt your back here. If you want to leave the weight out, leave it out. Just give me those arms. Good, couple more. You can also let those feet just kind of hover above the floor instead of laying them all the way down. Good, couple more. Keep going, 10 seconds. Got upper body exercise, lower body exercise, and then this core one to round out our circuit. 2, 1, relax. All right, we're gonna do that 2 more times. So we're gonna go back to that close press. Elbows in, palms facing each other, weights touching each other. We're gonna press straight up right here in 2, 1, and go. So press up and lower down. Weights are coming back down to the chest. Elbows in tight by your sides. This is Saturday morning. We can start out laying down. We'll get into some standing, some cardio stuff at some point. But for now, we'll just hang out here. We're still working. Good. Few more. Keep going. Sure, some of us just rolled out of bed. Good. Few more. I've been up for a while, but somehow I lose track of time no matter how early I wake up. Good. Couple more right here. 2. Last one. And relax. Good job. All right. Back to that bridge. Knees bent. Feet on the floor. Lift up. Pull apart. In and down. Let's go. Up. Pull apart. In and down. As always, core engaged. Belly button pulled in tight here. Okay. Support that lower back. With any kind of bridge lift, we are going to be working those muscles in the lower back. So you might feel them, but it should not feel like pain. It should not feel achy. It should feel like muscle work, okay? So kind of learn the difference between those two feelings, what they look like for you. Good, 15 seconds. Up, apart, in, and down. Relax completely at the bottom. One more. Up, apart, in, and down. Good job. All right, back to our core exercise. So we're bringing that weight back behind our head. We can either do knees bent or legs out straight. We're going to bring it all the way in. 2, 1, and go. With this exercise, you should not feel that lower back arching up off your mat, okay? If it is, what I would recommend is to leave your arms out of it and just give me those knees, okay? Obviously, your first priority is pulling that core in, okay? If even when you're engaging those abs, the transverse abdominis in there, even if you're engaging that and your back is still arching up, we need to modify, okay? So I don't want you moving like that if that back is arching. Couple more. Keep going. 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right, one more round. You guys know the drill now. We're going back to that close press. Elbows in, weights together, palms facing each other, and go. Press it up and lower down. Good. Perfect. Keep going. Good job, guys. Those triceps should be feeling it now. Elbows in tight. Good. Weights touching each other the whole time. Coming back to the chest with each one. We've got 20 seconds. Mine are starting to get tired. Nice and strong. Breathe out when you press it up. Give me 2 more. 2. Last one. There we go. Good. Relax. All right. Give me that bridge. 1 more time. Now lift up. Pull apart. And 2, 1, and go. Up. Pull it apart. Knees in and down. 1 more exercise on the floor. And I guess we'll have to stand up eventually. Might as well, right? I gave you, what, 15 minutes of nap time? Good. Keep going. Lift up, pull it apart, knees in, lower down. Keep those hips as even as you can, okay? One side, like I said, is going to try to do all the work. You'll feel if you put your hands right here on your hips, one side will try to kind of dip over. Don't let it, okay? You got a cup of coffee right here on your stomach. You don't want to spill it. Everything level here. Give me 2 more. Up, pull apart, in, and down. Last one. Up, pull it apart, in, and down. Good job. All right, finish out with those all outs, and we'll be done with this circuit, okay? You can bring that weight behind your head. Legs can extend out straight if you want. I'm going to keep mine bent. And 2, 1, and go. In and back. Good. Perfect. Keep going. You know your options, okay? If something does not feel good, switch it up. Good. Keep going. We're going 20 seconds right here. Good. A few more. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. Good. 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right. Time to get up. So we can roll up, take that band off, make your way standing position, okay? Whenever you are ready, be careful getting up. Come on up to standing. Okay, we're gonna go with a little bit of balance, some upper body, and a little bit of lower body too, okay? So, let me get some screen going. Okay. We're gonna grab one dumbbell. If you're not ready yet, that's fine, take your time, okay? But whenever you're ready, we are gonna come up with one dumbbell. What you're gonna do when you're gonna see me get all wobbly here is we're gonna hinge. So single leg deadlift, pull, and stand all the way up, okay? So two parts of this movement. That single leg deadlift is getting the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back. That row is getting our back, and then we're gonna stand all the way up, okay? So 45 seconds on each side. We're ready in 2, 1, and go. I will tell you when to switch legs. So single leg deadlift and row and stand up, okay? If you need to hold on to something, stand near a wall, a table, whatever you need. Put that other hand there, hinge, pull up, okay? Another option, we can keep that back foot down with the heel off, hinge, and pull, and stand up, okay? So that gives us like a staggered deadlift as opposed to our full single leg deadlift, okay? So that way you have a little bit more support, because I want you to challenge your balance, but I don't want you to spin the whole time wobbling around. That kind of defeats the purpose if you don't get any rows in. So one more, 2, 1, let's switch sides, okay? Put that weight in the other hand. The other leg is going back in 2, 1, and go. So hinge and pull and stand all the way up. So we're trying to balance on that one leg. As you do that row, just take your time. I'd rather you get 3 or 4 really good repetitions in than try to rush it and give you 15. With that deadlift, you should feel it working in the glutes, especially after a couple of these. That leg will start to really be challenged when we're putting all of our weight through it. Good. One more, hinge, pull, and relax. Okay. Next, we're gonna move on to some upper body. You might want to use lighter dumbbells with this, okay? If you have a couple different options, I would probably recommend lighter, but see how you feel. So what we're gonna do, bicep curl, shoulder press, then we're gonna bring those weights behind you, extend back up, and all the way out. So we're combining 3 movements here. So a bicep curl, a shoulder press, and then an overhead tricep extension, okay? So this is, I have 10-pound weights in my hands right now, challenging for me. I'm gonna drop down to 1 weight, okay? That's an option. You can also use lighter weights, okay? Or leave, the tricep will be the hardest, so leave it out if it's too much, okay? 2, 1, and go. So it's a curl, a press, then an overhead tricep extension. Then you're just basically gonna reverse it, come all the way back down to your starting point, okay? Curl, press, tricep. Take your time. Make sure you're doing each part of this movement. We're not trying to rush it. Slow, controlled right here. Good. 20 seconds. Good. 10 more seconds right here. Up. Good. 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna do all of that one more time. Then we're gonna take up that intensity a little bit. So we're gonna go back to that single leg deadlift. Excuse me, with that row. Okay, so we've got our weight in one hand. Hinge, pull, and stand up. 2, 1, and go. So reach it down. Find your balance. Add in that pull and stand all the way up. Okay. Keep those toes down in the back if you want. Okay, as always, we're using that core, okay? Protect your lower back here. Use all those strong muscles to help you out. Hinge, pull, and up. Good. Make sure we're finding that balance before we add in that row. Don't try to rush it here. One more. 2, 1, and switch sides. Okay, other leg. Hinge and pull and go. Hinge, pull up, and stand all the way up. Good. My right leg's always a little more wobbly. Good. Take your time. Give me about 20 more seconds. Good. You can tap that foot back instead. If we're doing that option, keep that heel off the ground. Okay, we're still trying to challenge your balance by keeping most of that weight in your front leg. 2, 1, relax. All right, final one in this circuit, that bicep, shoulder press, tricep extension, okay? So same thing, elbows in, curl, press, triceps, and 2, 1, and go. Give me 60 seconds, curl up, press up, bring that weight back behind your head, reverse it all the way back down. 3 parts of this movement. Treat them like 3 separate parts, okay? Don't try to just throw that weight up overhead. Make that distinction between, okay, this is my bicep curl, this is my shoulder press. Good, halfway there, give me 30 seconds. Good job, guys. 20 seconds. Good, a few more, keep it going. Should have time for a couple more. Good, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right. Actually, I was gonna do some cardio next, but let's go ahead and get your core out of the way, okay? And then we'll finish with some cardio. So, let's go down to a plank. I'm not gonna do this with you because I wanna be able to see you guys. Well, the ones of you I can see. So let's go down to a plank. We're gonna go down onto the floor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a plank for 2 minutes, okay? I do not expect you to do a full plank for that whole 2 minutes, but I want you to try to challenge yourself, okay? So, say if you're starting out on your plank here, okay, maybe I hold it for 30 seconds and I'm like, okay, I can't hold anymore. Come down to your knees, okay? Then if you can't hold anymore on your knees, come down to your belly, rest 3, 4, 5 seconds, then we're just gonna pop back up, okay? Can't hold it anymore, come back down, okay? So just try to challenge yourself to come into that plank for as long as you can, okay? All right, we're gonna go 2 minutes. Timer starts in 2, 1, and go. So lift up, hold that plank, focus on your breathing, okay? Focus on good form here. Even if we end up with our bellies on the floor, just lifting back up into that plank is still working those abs. So that's awesome. I mean, we're still getting that core workout there, even just drawing in and lifting up there. We're 30 seconds down. We've got a minute and a half to go. No problem. You guys are looking good. Perfect. Looking good, Lillian. Good job. Keep holding. Oh, you guys are solid. Halfway there. you know your options. If that full plank is too much, drop down to the knees. If the knees is too much, come down to your belly. Practice lifting up off the floor and lowering back down, okay? You guys know your options here. You guys are pros now. Squeeze that belly button in, okay? Make sure we're giving that lower back the support it needs. Good job. Keep going, keep going. We got it. Push through it. 30 seconds right here. You can do anything for 30 seconds. Nice job, guys. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's go 15 more seconds. Finish out that plank. We are almost there. Good, good, good. 2, 1, and relax. Very nice job. Awesome. All right, guys, let's go ahead and flip over on your back. This will be your final core exercise. Well, sort of. We use our core for everything. So your final core focused exercise. So we're going to go for 2 minutes again. We're going to alternate between 2 exercises, okay? So each section is going to be 15 seconds. Your first exercise is going to be regular crunches. Your second exercise is going to be a hold, okay? So you're just going to crunch up and hold it right here. Okay, option 1 is here. We can do feet off the ground, legs extended, arms extended, okay? So you guys know your options for those, but we're just gonna alternate 15 seconds of crunches, 15 seconds of a hold, okay? Ready? Crunches first in 2, 1, and go. Crunch it up, 15 seconds right here. Make sure we're breathing, we're lifting from the rib cage. Not pulling on that neck here. 2, 1, and hold it. Crunch up and hold. You can do feet off the ground if you want. Arms out by your side, shoulders off the ground. We are holding 2, 1. Back down for those crunches. Good job, guys. Breathe. Ready for that next hold in 2, 1, and hold. Perfect. Good job. Keep going, keep going. Make sure you're not holding your breath. 2, 1, back down for those crunches. This is round 3. Be 4 rounds total. We're halfway there. 2, 1, and hold. Make sure we're breathing out here. I know I'm breathing because I'm talking, but you guys are at home, so I don't know what you're doing. 2, 1, crunches. Let's go. It's your last round. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Lift from that rib cage. Lifting your chin up. 2, 1, hold. Last round. We got it. Almost there. Breathe. 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right. Let's come on up. We are going to finish out with some cardio, a little bit of strengthening involved too. But what's going to happen, I'm going to tell you what to do. There's 5 of you. I'm going to call on you at different points in time, okay? If I say your name, what you're going to do is grab a weight. I know some of you don't have much space. If you do have space, what I want you to do is hold that weight over your head and just walk back and forth, okay? So some of us have more space than others. Walk in whatever space you have with that weight overhead. If overhead is no good for you, hold it at your chest, okay? I just want you to move your body back and forth. Everyone else, except for the person I tell to walk, is going to go 5 inchworms, okay? 5 inchworms, you guys know those. So starting in standing, walk it out to a plank and come all the way back up. Okay, that's your inchworm. 5 inchworms, 5 burpees, 5 mountain climbers each leg, and 5 sit downs. Okay, your sit downs, you're sitting down on a chair and standing up. Okay, 5 inchworms, 5 burpees, 5 mountain climbers, 5 sit downs. I'll remind you of all that. Okay, but for now, I want Lillian to start. Lillian's going to grab a weight. You're just going to walk back and forth in whatever space you have, okay? So Lillian's going to start. Everyone else, start with those 5 inchworms. Ready? And go. So 5 inchworms for everybody except for Lillian. Lillian, just grab a weight, and I just want you to walk back and forth. Yep, you can just walk around the room. If you don't have enough room to walk, your option is just to hold a weight overhead or out in front of you, okay? That's your option. Everyone else is giving me 5 inchworms, then 5 burpees. Five inchworms, 5 burpees, then 5 mountain climbers on each leg, and then 5 sit downs with whatever time you have left. Good job, guys. Lillian is going for about 15 more seconds, then Shika will be up next. Keep going, keep going. Everyone else will just keep going where they're at, okay? So if you're on your burpees, you're just gonna keep going until you get to 5, then mountain climbers 2, 1. Shika, grab your weight, take a walk or hold it up. Lillian, you're gonna start with those inchworms, okay? So you're walking it out and back in, okay? Another option for those inchworms, I'm fine if you wanna go skaters, okay? So inchworms or skaters, very nice, good. Inchworms, burpees, mountain climbers, sit downs. Good job, guys. Everyone else, just keep going. Shika's walking right now. Good job. If you get to the end, you get to those sit downs, start over, okay? Shika's got about 10 more seconds. Regina, you're gonna be up next. So go ahead and grab your weights. You're just gonna take a walk or hold them out in front of you. 2, 1. Regina, you're up. Shika, get back down for those inchworms. Everybody else, keep going where you're at, okay? Regina's walking. Everyone else, just keep with that sequence. Inchworms, burpees, mountain climbers, and sit downs. You okay, Lillian? I think you're on burpees next. Yep, I think you got burpees next. Yep. Regina, walking.
Walking.
No, Lillian, you're doing burpees. 5 burpees.
Okay.
Yep, 5 burpees. Yep. And then you'll do 5 mountain climbers each leg after your burpees. Good job. Everyone else keep working that sequence. Regina, you've got about 10 more seconds. James, you are up next. So grab some weights, take a walk. 2, 1. Regina, start back at the beginning. James, go to that walk. Either walk around with that weight or hold it out in front of you. Lillian, you've got 5 mountain climbers each leg after that. So you can go right here, add in those knees. Yep. 5 mountain climbers each leg, then 5 sit downs. Everyone else, just keep it going. Good job, guys. Looking good. Lakshmi's been going for a while. I didn't forget about you, don't worry. After your 5 mountain climbers, Lillian, you're going 5 sit downs, okay? So just sit down and stand up. That's your next exercise after your mountain climbers. Lakshmi, go ahead and get ready. James is almost done. Grab a weight. You're going to take a walk. 2, 1, and go. Lakshmi, everybody else, keep doing what you're doing. James, you're back in that rotation. This is it right here, guys. We're going for 50 more seconds, 5-0. and then we'll be done. So 5 inchworms, 5 burpees, 5 mountain climbers each leg, 5 sit downs. Just keep working that sequence. Whatever you get through for about 30 more seconds. Lakshmi's gonna finish us out right here with that carry. Good job, guys. Looking good, looking good. This is to make up for laying on the floor for 15 minutes of our workout. More than that, I guess we laid down for a while. Good job, guys. Finish it out, 10 seconds. Keep working through. Good job, good job. 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. Everybody rest. We are done. It's time to stretch, okay? Let's just bring one arm across your chest. Get those shoulders. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Good, and switch arms. All right, let's bring one arm behind your head, the other behind your back. And switch sides. And relax. All right, let's get those hamstrings. If you have a table, a chair, something elevated to prop that foot up on, we're just gonna put that heel up. Reach towards your toes. If you don't, just stick the leg out on the floor, okay? And just reach towards your toes, get those hamstrings. And let's switch legs, other side. And we can come on up. I just want you to put your palms together, turn them inside out. Pull your shoulder blades apart right here. And slowly release. Let's go hands behind your head. Pull your elbows out wide. Look up at the ceiling. Open up the chest here. And slowly relax. You guys are done. Good job, guys. Have a great weekend. Thanks for working hard.
You
Bye,
too.
guys. Bye, Regina.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Anybody doing anything fun?
Not really.
It's raining out here. It's raining.
Oh, it's raining. Yeah. We
No,
got all the
tell
rain on
Scott.
Thursday, so.
Yeah, tell Scott I'm not gonna make it to spin class.
Oh, okay. I'll relay the message, I guess.
Yeah.
Bye,
All right.
guys.
All right.